Bobby. Yeah.
Hey everyone!
Ooh.
I think it's time to go look at the mess we've caused today. Okay, hold on. Where's my face cam? Hey! She's back! Good to see you again. How's it going? I hope you guys had a fun time. I've been here, sat in this stupid chair for most of the 12 hours this stream has been live. Like, I'm not joking. Everything hurts. At one point, I was literally like sat like this with my legs against the wall because my legs hurt so bad. Because I'm not comfortable anymore. Anyway, I'm back. Did you miss me? Anyway, first bad news. We had more deaths than the woohoos, which I don't fully understand. That doesn't make sense. And all of the woohoos happened really close together. I think we had 3 woohoos in like 3 minutes at one point, and then no one ever woohooed again afterwards, which I find fascinating. I do think, to be honest, at one point, the babies were like really blocking them from doing anything, because no one was getting any sleep. And I think they must be like routing to the infants all the time and then not even going to the infants in the end. But I think the babies kind of ruined that. And also, I think next time, if we do this again, which I do kind of want to because I had a lot of fun, even though my chair is uncomfortable, that's okay. I'm kind of thinking I'll disable Love Struck next time so we don't have to worry about like satisfaction or anything. And then they'll just woohoo anybody a lot more easily. So I think that will probably be better. But I didn't want to go and have to deal with deleting Love Struck now because then I'd have to redo parts of the build and redress some of the Sims. And I was like, I can't go back into CAS because we've already gone over the limit of Sims. And then you can't go into CAS anymore. You break everything. So anyway, this is how many Sims we've lost. Okay, so we have lost, let me put them in like a nice little line or something. Okay, I'll put them like that. We can like line them up in front of the bathroom. Okay, we have this one. Okay, the first sim we lost, I don't know who is who. This is Rainbow. Rainbow went. Then we have Robot. There's 2 of Robot, actually. This is Patchy. Patchy went first. Patchy got struck by a meteor, like, immediately after we unpaused. It was really unfortunate, actually. Then we have Robot again. There's 2 gravestones of Robot, because Robot is the only one who happened to die twice. Then we have Alien. Alien is here still, the second version. We have Strawberry. Strawberry tried really hard, did not make it. We have Not Tragic the Clown. We have the Wrestler. Oh, I went one too far. We have Ghost, who wasn't actually a ghost. And we have Nancy. Nancy's a bit of an odd one. Anyway, we had 10 deaths, and then we also lost 4 babies. We gave birth to 5 babies, lost 4 of them. Technically, I would say we lost 5 because Grim was pregnant and then the baby disappeared. I don't know what happened. There's a clip of it. He was looking through the telescope with a baby bump, and then he went to look again and he didn't have a baby bump anymore. He never gave birth. It never went anywhere. And the pregnancy thing that he had just went away. That one's still very confusing. I have no idea what happened. Genuinely no idea. Very confused. We had 1 rabbit rodent fever death that I literally did not even notice. I did not know that he even had the disease. I did give it to him on purpose, but I didn't know for sure that he actually had it. But he did get bit by a rat in a stinky cage, so the chances of it were high, but I didn't see him show any symptoms. But it's very possible that I'm just really bad at paying attention to my Sims. So that one's on me. We had one dead cow plant. Lefty survived. I don't know how, but Lefty's been getting consistently getting snacked once per hour for the last 3 hours. One snack at 14 past 10, 1 hours, one snack at 16 past 11 hours, and one snack at 8 past 12 hours. So it's been very consistent. So Lefty has survived. Good for you. A few items that were literally not used at all. The vending machine, this bush, the dance floor wasn't really used either. The bees just went to sting people. No one cared for them. The musical instruments were not used. And I don't think anyone used the cereal box to get cereal out of. And then the onsen was only used to sleep in, which I'm intrigued by. This was not used and this was not used, but I think that might be because they can't get to it from the onsen. The shower they definitely can't get to. This, I'm not sure if they can. So I don't know. We had a few things in this corner that never got used, but I replaced it with a tent and people did sleep in the tent a few times. I think 2 Sims tried to woohoo in the tent at one point and then they stopped. I do think we've had a bit of an issue with some woohoo actions. Because I've had, I even had pop-ups in this that were like, they've learned their woohoo interests, which usually means that they ask the other Sim to woohoo, but then they never go anywhere. But they also didn't get rejected, so I'm a little bit confused. I don't know if that's like a certain object that caused it, or if it's a pack that caused it, or if it's just the fact that my game had so much going on that it was like, I don't know how to go to this object. I think also one of the issues is just that I don't think Sims will woohoo, initiate woohoo when they're in conversation with other Sims, and obviously with an 8-Sim household, you kind of get stuck with a lot of Sims around you at all times. So I do think that they kind of failed over there. It was hard for them to romance. Even when I cheated their romance all the way up, it didn't really make them woohoo that much. I think Grimm is the only one who woohooed a lot. Because Grimm has had 3 kids. Nearly 4. Vlad, sorry. The first woohoo was Yamakan and Vlad, then Vlad and Fake Ghost and Lobster, Fake Ghost and Lobster again, 10 minutes later, Easter Bunny and Vlad, Lobster and Clown, and then Easter Bunny and Vlad again. Those last 3 happened in 3 minutes. They all happened back to back. And Vlad, Fake Ghost and Lobster, and Fake Ghost and Lobster again. Those all happened within a quite short amount of time as well. So I do think that there must be something I was doing before those things that were making them suddenly remember, like, oh, I want to do this, because they just weren't doing anything. I added fighting twice. Both of those times, they were having at least 1 fight per minute, so I removed fighting immediately. After 3 minutes, both times, because I could not keep up with the spreadsheet. And they had 1 fight that actually happened from them not liking each other and not from club perks, which that's kind of fun. We had, which fight was it? I think it was Vlad and the Clown. They died. We had 1 escape. Renesmee, when we aged up Renesmee, she glitched out of the house. So that was kind of fun. I thought we lost her for a second, but she was outside. Vlad only drank from Lobster once and Clown twice. And Vlad has not drank from anybody for the last 5 hours. So I don't know what's been going on with him. He was pretty consistently drinking every 2 hours before that. And then he had not drank since then. So I don't know why that is. I do think I cheated their needs twice. So I might have cheated needs right at the times that he would have normally gotten thirsty. I'm not sure. So that might be why. Other than that, I don't really know. We had 16 total cow plant related things. 15 of those were cow plant snacks, and one of those was righty dying. So, oops. Technically, we had 7 pregnancies. One of those, Vlad lost his baby. Judith Ward had a baby when she came here. And we had 10 fires total, I think. No, 9 fires. Sorry. Though I do think I might have missed some of the fires because I think the pizza oven set on fire recently, so that would have been number 10. I don't know. Anyway, what do we think? Also, yeah, Grim Reaper, he just like appears. I think also most of the deaths happened on the roof. So he just kind of like poofed onto the roof. But he just kind of shows up. So, I don't know. He's been kind of lucky in that way that he doesn't really need to worry about where to come into anywhere. Because he can just show up. Okay, that lighting is so much better. Anyway, there are a few things I was disappointed by, which is, well, first of all, I don't think I should have put the hot tub on the same floor as the kids, and I don't think I should have put the bush on the same floor as the kids, because they will not woohoo in front of kids, which is good. But all of these woohoo spots on the ground floor kind of didn't exist anymore. So we kind of lost our options. I don't think they would have done it in the onsen autonomously anyway. I don't know why they didn't use the closet, because I feel like the closet is normally a pretty common autonomous woohoo spot. I don't know. Anyway, I was disappointed because the Sims that I wanted to woohoo never did. So I'm gonna use my streamer privileges to just make them woohoo anyway. I also tried to kill them up here. It didn't work. You're too sad? No, grow up. Okay, you're gonna woohoo. Oh, wait. Sorry. This is the woohoo we've been waiting for. I know. And I will also... Someone asked for Vlad and Grim before. So I will also make sure that they woohoo. Pretty pink sky outside. Ooh. Not here. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Okay. Well, we can turn this off again. Also, will all my MC Command Center settings for this save go into other saves? Because then I need to turn off and delete MC Command Center immediately. Because that will destroy any other save I open. If people start having babies left and right and just woohooing people left and right, that will go crazy. So let's not do that. Is it frozen? Possibly. Okay, reset him. Okay, grow up. Woohoo with Yamakan. Please. I tried to make Grim Reaper woohoo with other Grim Reaper that showed up, and they never did, so that's sad. Can they not get into it? Oh my god, has that been the problem this whole time? Can they not go into this room? I should have tested it. Hold on. No, get down here. Are half of my woohoo spots broken? Because that will really upset me. Woohoo with lobster. Please. I also think the ladders could be a problem. They can't get to it! Oh my god, are you joking? Maybe that's why no one's woohooed. Because I've been blocking their ways to get in places. That's actually really disappointing. I can't believe I'm only finding this out now. I didn't think they'd have to stand over here. Betrayal. I can't believe this. Okay, well, then it might be my own fault that they haven't moved. I didn't think they need to go there because the door's here. Well, it's fine. It doesn't matter. And then we also wanted... Can I have the Grim Reaper woo with Vlad? iPad just died. Oh no. Oh, I just made him not flirty. Well, that's not what I wanted. Okay, hold on. Oh, him and the Grim Reaper do not get along. I wonder why that is. That's interesting. Because I made them like each other. Okay, can they not woohoo in here?
Huh.
That's interesting. Teleport here as missed. I've not seen him do that, which is good. Oh, because I was a little bit worried, to be honest. Okay. Get in. Can I make them woohoo in the bathtub? Well, they don't need to try for a baby in the bathtub, in the hot tub. You can just woohoo in the hot tub. They won't do that either. What's that about? They'll kiss, though. Woohoo in hot tub. It's not even letting me, so I'm like, is it... Are all of my woohoo locations used up if I'm unaware? I'm not sure. Or is it because... I don't know. It says no nearby Sims available? Why? What's wrong? Can I make them kiss? Will that fix it? At this point, it's no longer an unpaused stream. I'm just trying something. Can they just woohoo in the bush then? Okay, that will cue. Oh, is it because they haven't kissed? That makes no sense. Okay, well, everybody who we wanted to woohoo has woohooed. This is great. I'm proud of you guys. I'm a little disappointed because I feel like now that I feel like I could have prevented some of the woohoos from getting stopped if I knew that some of the things were not accessible. But I guess that's my fault for adjusting the build after I had play tested it. So that's on me. Because that room, that sauna, that room used to be a sauna. And the sauna worked. So. Oops. Those birds. I can hear them. Anyway. We will remember all of these things for next time. This was our first time ever doing this, and I do think it was kind of successful. I do think it's hard to make them woohoo, but that is probably because I kind of messed it up myself. Anyway, Heather said we should check who has parenting skill, or did someone else say that? I don't remember. It might be someone else. You can be a genius. Sure, you're doing great. No parenting skill from Judy. Level 3 from Lobster. Level 3 from Yamakan. Level 5 from Vlad. Vlad is slaying. We knew this. Level 2 from Bunny. None from Grim. But he was really sad when the babies were taken away, so that's interesting. None from Alien. Uh-oh. Oh my god. I thought Bunny was dying. The camera moved over slightly and I was like, oh, Bunny's gone. Oh no. But she lives to see another day. And then Alien also has no parenting skill. So Vlad really has been carrying the parenting, but to be fair, Vlad was a parent to most of them. Literally 60% of the babies came from Vlad. If you look at this, this is all of the kids we had. So all of the kids came technically from these two people plus whoever else they liked. So Vlad had 3 separate kids, which is with Bunny, with Ghost, and with Yamakan. And then I'm pretty sure he had another baby with Bunny that never got born. He's called Daddy for a reason. That's true. Been lurking since Slothy Radio stream's gone well. It has gone well. I'm very pleased with our results.
Oh, dag.
Also, the vending machine was useless. They don't use it autonomously at all. Anyway, I still don't know if it's more helpful to have the gathering going or to have it not going, because they kind of... The problem is, if you don't have them gathering, they won't romance, they won't woohoo. At least, I don't think they did, really. Actually, I think some of the woohoos might have been while it was off. I'm not sure. But in the beginning, they would not have. And then, it's also like...
Tariq! Gibbs!
They would probably not be using the telescopes as much. Like, I don't think we would have had a lot of deaths. But when oh my god, I can't speak. when they are meeting with their clubs or whatever, they seem to forget about everything else. They don't take care of themselves very well, which you might notice because none of them have been sleeping in beds. None of them have been eating well. I don't think I've seen more than maybe 3 times they've tried to cook something other than pizza or like quick meals. So they don't take care of themselves very well at all. I don't think they're very good at figuring out what to do, and they also kind of ignore everything else. Like the slide was used in the beginning when I told them to use it, and then also a little bit when I turned off the clubs, but then when it was no longer in the club system, they completely ignored the slide. They completely ignored the TV. They completely ignore the animals. Like, there's so many items that they just completely ignore unless you purposefully choose to interact with them, which I think is interesting. Because I feel like a lot of them, you probably could autonomously. I was wondering if I could join Unpaused. Actually, you used to be there and then you died. Not Tragic Clown. I'm sorry. That's unfortunate for you. But anyway, yeah, that's what's going on with everybody. I don't know. It's just, it's a flawed system, you know what I mean? There's pros and cons to both. But I had fun. I hope you guys had fun. I thought this was great. I'm still leaving it unpaused, kind of. Just letting them run around and do whatever they want. Like Vlad and Grim are kissing. Good for them. There was a lot of kissing involved in this whole thing, because I did have kissing as a club activity, and that one, they do a lot. It doesn't seem to be very difficult for them, so that's good. Look at the baby getting taken care of. See, this baby, I'm pretty sure that the one that's left is Halloweester. That one has been fine this whole time. Part of me kind of wants to age him up just to see what it'll look like. But don't need to. Bird just caught a huge bug like a meter away from me. Oh my god. Slay bird. Let's go. It's so cool and it scared me. Oh my god. Fair enough. Anyway, I did really like all the sounds in this world. The sounds in the world were really nice. There were no like cars or anything. It was mostly bird noises, which is really nice. And we had some rain. The rain was really good, except for the times when it started thunderstorming. The thunderstorms were really nice, but they're so much louder than everything else that I kept having to turn the volume down because it was maxing out the volume bar in my OBS, which was probably destroying your eardrums if you were trying to have like a peaceful listen. So I'm sorry about that. I did not mean to. That was not on purpose. Why is the baby that got... deleted calling us. Because that's not even... I think that's Judith's baby that we left outside. I don't even know where this baby is now. Paolo! We know this guy from the baby marathon. We had babies with him. Well, good to know he's having babies with other people and other saves. Good for him. Romantic satisfaction is ending. See, I think if we didn't have Love Struck, everything would have been okay with the romance and stuff. But I think if I were to do this again, I'd probably start them all off as like partners or something. Or not as partners, but like with romance and friendship, so that they would just interact with each other more. Because I'm pretty sure for the first like 2 hours, no one spoke to each other. The only interaction was like with the lobster to high five or take selfies with him, which is a little bit funny, to be honest. I will say the lobster had a great time this whole time. I don't know if the lobster experienced sadness at many points, except for like all of the times that he face planted directly into the floor, because one thing about the lobster is I don't think he slept in a bed once. Lobster spent most of the time passed out on the floor instead of asleep in an actual location. So that's not ideal for him, but that's okay. We had a good time. It was fun. But yeah, Lobster spent a lot of time face first onto the ground, which... Oh, Judith Ward's family leave has just ended. We did not even play a full year. We only played for 2.5 weeks in 12 hours. So that's interesting. That really shows you how slow time actually goes. I think 1 second in real life is about 1 minute in the game, but I don't think that's fully accurate. So, because that would make a day about 24 minutes. I don't know if that's correct. Because then you kind of have like, I don't know. We would have about, I guess that probably makes sense. Hold on, let me just... Because if I were to... Because we had 12 hours. Calculator. Hi. Let's see. Anyway, I don't know how to calculate. I think it's fine. Anyway, about 24 minutes for each day, which felt a lot longer watching it, because sometimes at the beginning of the night and at the end of the night, I thought a whole day had passed in between. And I was like, why have we not given birth yet? Because no time has passed. Literally none. It's been 10 in real life minutes, and nothing has changed. So I had to have a lot of patience. And also, I think they wait a very long time once they're in labor to actually give birth autonomously. So everything just took a very long time. But that's okay. We just really tested our attention spans today. But I had a great time. This was really fun. And I would love to do this again. Anyway, Heather's returned. She's had a long day of work. She's taken a shower. Now she's ready to sleep. So... is this your longest stream ever? Oh yeah, the other one, I probably streamed somewhere between 8 and 9 hours, because I said I'd do an 8-hour stream like last year or the year before for St. Jude, so I did that once. It must have been last year, because I think when you weren't home I did one that was long. Anyway, it's bedtime. I'll be back again tomorrow, by the way, because Heather's going to do some work thing. So, while Heather's at her work thing, I'll be back. And we'll be playing, I think what I'll do, the thing is, I have to work as well tomorrow until 6. I think I'll just go home, get some food on the way home, and then when I get home, if I feel like it, I'll stream like Truck Simulator or something. I want to see if I can play Truck Simulator and then have it like, what's it called? I'm silly. Like have it with text-to-speech donations. By the way, speaking of donations, we raised like $70 today still, even though I was not really here for you to remind you that we were fundraising. And Luke is doing a donation match for the next few days. So if anyone has any money, perhaps this is your chance to get your donations doubled. Sorry, I still have the Sims open because I like the background noise for me. I don't even know if you can hear it because it's probably very quiet because I don't see the desktop audio peaking at all. But anyway, I had a great time. This was really fun. And now I'm excited to raise more money. Can we get a thumbs up, Hev? She's dragging herself over here. Thumbs up! She's alive. Barely. It's okay. Anyway. But did you have a great time watching this stream?
In the bathroom.
In the bathroom? At work?
Don't tell anyone.
I would never. Don't worry about me. This is so bright. I don't know. It's fine. You're blocking my light source.
I'm helping.
Oh, it looks shiny now. Did you guys know that I took a shower during my lunch break? I didn't tell anyone because I was like, I can't tell anyone I'm stepping away from this or bad things will happen. I was like, I'm going to go make lunch. And then I did make lunch. But in those 10 minutes that I left, I also went and took a shower. I set an alarm on my phone for 10 minutes. I was like, in 10 minutes, I have to be back. So I literally showered in like 5 minutes. And I was back. Within 10 minutes, I was back at the desk. Almost exactly. So I was like, I can't leave these people unattended, knowing that they're unattended, because I don't know what's going to happen. Oh. That's not scary at all. Oh my god. She's robbing your pockets.
No, it's like ASMR.
Or it's ASMR. Anyway, so my hair looks fluffier than it did at the beginning of stream. What?
I think it's called visual ASMR.
Visual ASMR.
Google it.
Should start like, woo. That's not really ASMRing anybody. My weird little long fingers. I don't think so. Anyway, I think I will close The Sims. That was fun. What an adventure that was. I'm honestly surprised that some Sims actually made it. Like, we had a few Sims that made it from the very beginning. We had from our starter Sims, Crow Vlad. I'm still on the TV. From our starter Sims, Crow Vlad, Yamakan, and Lobster actually survived. So that's only 3. But 3 of them did make it, which I would say is an achievement of sorts. So I'm proud of them. The power of love. I'm gonna be honest. Oh my god, I completely forgot to tell you guys the update on the bingo card. Hold on. I will download it and show you. Let me see, where is it? Because I did make a bingo card. Okay. Updates on the bingo card. So, I didn't expect Vlad to make it. Me neither. At one point he started burning in the sun, but he ended up living. We got bingo once diagonally. We got bingo once here. And then we got bingo twice down. So we got bingo in like 4 different ways. But we woohooed in a bush, a loud noise, happened, which is not that hard. There was a pizza oven fire. New Sims needed to be added. There was sleeping in bathtubs. There was a meteor strike. There was a baby born. There was Sims fixing broken items autonomously, somehow. Spellcaster-related fires. Sims got into a fight. Right cowplant died. There was death by fires. Sims got attacked by bees. The game broke because a baby disappeared. I don't know what happened there. A Sim peed their pants. A Sim got stuck. A lobster got steamed. We added that one last minute because I realized I forgot to add one. I forgot to change one. That one said speaks another language before. So, oops. My bad. We did have a baby taken away as well. And something/someone got struck by lightning. Unfortunately, not someone, but something. Our woohoo blanket got struck by lightning. And I'm pretty sure one of the gravestones got struck by lightning. Or next to one of the gravestones. I don't know, but it went like right in front of the house. So that was good. Anyway, the only things that didn't happen was Vlad did not burn in the sun. He almost burned in the sun and then he escaped. And then he was also pregnant for a while, so he couldn't have died. And then after that, I think the weather was just too cloudy, so I don't think it was sunny enough for him to burn. Then left cowplant survived, surprisingly. There was no weather-related deaths because it didn't get super hot, it didn't get super cold, and there was no lightning strikes that killed anybody. No one woohooed in the onsen, and no one woohooed in the closet. And the closet is my fault because they couldn't access it. The upstairs closet they could have accessed, but I ended up deleting that one and replacing it with a tent. So that's on me. Anyway, I had a great time. This was really fun for me. So I hope you guys had a great time as well. Anyway, we got, let's see. We got quite a few donations. We had a donation from Smiley Face, Alex, another Smiley Face, Amicus, Sam Luna, Anonymous, Tyler, Bun Chan, Raindrop Trop Chop, and Luke. So thank you guys for the charity donations. I really appreciate it. All of that money will go to St. Jude, and they will be so, so happy. Now, the last thing I want to do is figure out who we can raid today, because I'm so tired. Most time I've ever spent on Twitch in one day, well worth it. Oh my god. I think I've probably spent, I've probably never spent this much time just sat watching stuff and not doing anything. Like, I literally spent this entire time just watching The Sims and then updating the spreadsheet and talking in chat. I literally did nothing. I did nothing, but it's okay. Successfully pulled an all-dayer after my all-nighter. Oh my god. You need to go to bed. Do we not think that that's a good idea? You crazy fish. You crazy got blocked by Automod. Are you okay, Matsuka? We all are asking ourselves that question right now. I think we're all a little bit worried. Okay, let me see. Who is still live? And fundraising, because I don't know if anybody's fundraising still. Which is very unfortunate. I don't see, from like the Little Simsy team, I don't think there's that many people fundraising this year. There's like 20, which is a lot, but a lot of them don't stream at the times that I stream. So that's inconvenient. There's so many people live right now, but I don't know how many of them are fundraising for St. Jude, and I really want to go to a St. Jude stream for all of the St. Jude streams this month. What I might just do is look up St. Jude Play Life and then see who is there. Or I can look in the St. Jude Discord server. You're like number one in total? Number one in total? That said number 6. I am not number 1 in total. That's Little Simsy by a lot. No one speak to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I can look at the page to see. I'm number 6 on the leaderboard. in the little Simsy and a familiar face, Mothska's number 10. There's 29 active campaigns. I don't think anybody is live except for me. Yeah, no one else is live. Nobody. I don't even see my own face in this list. What's that about? I don't know. Whatever. Wait, how? Well, on the Simsy team leaderboard, you're in place number 10. So you're thriving. Okay. Anyway, I should go see if there is somebody for me to raid. Where is everyone? St. Jude Play Live server. There people will be streaming for St. Jude, right? Surely. Oh, that's me. I was like, oh my god, someone else is doing an unpaused stream. No, that's you. You idiot. I'm like, once again in one of those stages of looking through games and being like, I don't even know what these games are. So that's unhelpful. Like, I have never heard of any of these games. Sometimes I think I'm not even a gamer. I'm just a simmer. That's all. And that's not a real game. I don't know if anybody is streaming for St. Jude right now. What is that about? Simmers aren't gamers confirmed. I'm sorry that I have to tell you guys this. Yeah, I don't know how to find anybody. You know what? Maybe we can just... Maybe we'll just raid Rosanna, because I don't know how to find anybody who's fundraising with a game I know. And I get scared raiding into categories I've never even, like, of games I've never played, because I don't know what's gonna happen to them. I mean, Simsy just went live, but I don't know if you guys want to go over there, because she is raising money for St. Jude as well. Quick, Monty, go live! This is your chance. Anyway, I guess we can go raid Simsy. She's in a weenie suit. You look great, Simsy. Okay, we can go raid Simsy. I'll get us the raid messages. Hold on. Because we have some fun ones for St. Jude related things. Okay, here's the one for everybody who does not have my emotes. And then I also have one for people who do have my emotes. Just don't know where it is. I got it. I should have pinned these to the channel or something. Because I'm just making it really hard for me to find it literally every single time. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate you. I had such a great time. We'll definitely be doing this again. I think I'll stream tomorrow, but I'll let you guys know on Discord just in case I don't survive my workday. And if I don't stream tomorrow, or, well, even if I do, I will also be live on Saturday. Oh, with presentation stream. So if you have not streamed, if you've not made your presentation, do it now. Mom, and thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Oh my god, my raid is starting. Don't start a hype train. We need to give the money to the kids. No idea what to do, but thank you. I really appreciate it. Oh my god, the raid's gonna start. Thank you guys for being here. I will see you guys soon. Bye.